Hi guys, I am black again. Okay, first of all, I just would like to explain that, what was I going to explain? That's the kind of memory loss I get sometimes. That's not very good. I'm actually quite happy today because I quit smoking yesterday, which was the 7th of November 2016. I'm making a video today. Hopefully it doesn't doesn't disconnect from the power source and stop recording, because that's really going to piss me off, and then you'll see me throwing pots and pans around because that's what I like to do when I get angry. No, I actually don't. I throw them around in the cupboard a bit, but no, that's not, well, sort of. No, I don't. Yeah, sort of. Whatever. Oops, I'm just making I'm just cooking macaroni pasta at the moment. Sorry, I've disappeared out of sight. Will that stay? Yeah, I'm just cooking the pasta at the moment. I'm stirring it on the stove. I did say to you get a bit of macaroni off the spoon and got stuck, so I was like banging it against the pot. Sorry. I am cracking myself up today. First of all, as I said, I have quit smoking. I'm excited. 7th of November 2016. 7th of November 2016. So that's what I've done. I've quit smoking. I'm really happy about that. Just going to pour me a bit of Coke now. I'm trying not to drink Coke, and I certainly don't like advertising it either. Coke to me is one of the most marketed and wasteful, and bad for you drinks out there. I mean, Coke is up there with the energy drinks and stuff, which I don't agree with either. I mean, that's just off the bat. Okay, pardon me, beg your pardon, you just heard me burp. Okay, I'm really losing my track because I'm trying to record this, and I'm trying to record this, and at the same time I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I'm not that great at doing that at the moment. I haven't had much practice doing it, you know what I mean? So anyway, here I am. Here is the macaroni cooking in the pot. Stir, stir, whir. Hey, I gotta tell you a story about smoking since I've just stopped smoking. Okay, I'm now gonna make the cheese sauce. Since I've just quit smoking, one of the things that helped me to quit was remembering who and why was remembering her and why. And it was my sister Jane that actually started me smoking in the very first place. But wait till you hear why she did. You would actually call it my own fault. you might say that, or you might think, what an evil bitch, which is exactly what I think of Jane. She back then was such an evil fucking bitch. She was like Cruella de Vil. To me, that's what she was like. She was just an evil fucking bitch. And she still is from time to time. But as with most people who are evil fucking bitches and bastards, they are good at putting on a show for other people. Whereas, yeah, I've got an angry side as well, but I'm motivated by being truthful, being honest, being open, being kind, being sincere, being trustworthy. Those are the qualities that have motivated me all my life. I'm not saying I'm perfect and that I haven't done anything wrong, but I have been motivated by those virtues all my life. All my life. When people have been mean to me, it's basically just hurt my feelings and caused me a lot of pain, which is why I have few friends, because when people do hurt my feelings, it really it really hurts me. I have a hard time getting over it. It's like a punch in the face. Like, for example, just recently, one of my friends, we were pretty close, but we weren't everyday friends. So she was a friend I would see once a blue moon. So anyway, recently one of those blue moons came by and we hung out together, and I stayed a couple of nights at her house, and everything was going all good. But then I started talking to her about the side to life that I'm now expressing on video, because I know a lot of people cannot handle it. A lot of people, when you say to them, "Oh, I've been raped," they'll go, "Oh my," they'll do this, they'll do this. Not literally in front of your face, although someone might, never know, one day, someone probably already has, but they will literally turn their backs on you and not give you a shoulder to cry on, not give you a hug, not tell you it's okay, not show genuine empathy and caring for the fact that you have been raped. So I'm using my channel on YouTube. Actually, I've got two channels. One is called Maori Channel, and the other is called Nellie Morton. I think this is the Nellie Morton that I'll be uploading this onto. I'm going to use my Maori channel as a media outlet, so I'll still keep this channel for my personal life and my personal experiences and things that happened to me in my own life. But I'm also going to keep this channel open for, keep the other channel open for media stories. So when I go out into community, if I see something and I know media is not going to report accurately about it, that's what I'll upload onto my Māori channel. So, oakley dokley, Nellie better get cracking, because the butter is all melted and now I've got to add the flour. So, thanks for listening to my rambling, by the way. And by the way, even if I only got like 5 subscribers to my channel, I would feel like this is all worth it. I would feel like, I'm changing people from, okay. When I say that I'm trying to influence people, what I'm trying to do ultimately is to change people so that they can be better, be moral, be loving, be kind, think intelligently. Basically be like me, like, that may sound like quite a conceited thing to say, but I've met so many people in the world, excuse me, I've met so many people in the world who are really fucking cruel, and I mean really fucking cruel. Like, my family, okay, that's a big story right there, and no one's been crueler to me than my family have. Actually, that's not true. I've met even crueler and nastier people out in community. Well, no, that's debatable. But I've met so many mean and nasty people in the world that I want to help make a change. I want to influence the world with my videos and encourage people to just see life in a different way, and to be better, and to be kind, and to be caring, and make this planet beautiful, you know, like every country that they've got, that we've got, like, we can all start, I don't know, being, well, I just know that the potential for us all to work together, and I mean all nationalities everywhere in the world, the potential for us all to work together and become, you know, really amazing people is there. And I just want to see, I just want to see beauty and happiness around me. I want to see kindness and love around me. I don't want to see all this nastiness and this raping and this evil and this cutting and stabbing and thieving and ripping people off and all that horrible nasty stuff that's going on in the world. So I'm trying to change people for the better. That's what I'm trying to do. And you know, it's actually, it's like quitting smoking. Once you're in the right frame of mind, it's actually quite easy to do. It's actually quite easy to do. But you just got to get into that right frame of mind. I've just poured in quite a bit of milk into the into what is currently the white sauce. So that's coming along quite nicely. And I'm just going to check on the pasta. Oh, that's sticking to the bottom. That's not good. That is not good at all. Right, let's use a wooden spoon. Turn it down. Throw this back in. So I found that the macaroni pasta was sticking to the bottom, guys, so I'm just I just turned the element down, and I am I've just turned the element down, and I've see, I'm having one of those brain fog moments at the time. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. And that's called distraction. You see, something distracted me from my train of thought. So anyway, yeah, so basically I'm trying to change people. I'm trying to get them to, okay, I'm trying to get people to change themselves, okay? And I'm trying to get them to recognize that there is a certain mind frame that you can get into that's quite easy to get into, that will enable you to start looking at your own life, realizing all the ways you've fucked up, all the ways you've harmed people, all the ways you've caused suffering to another person, to an animal, to a creature. I've killed a lot of fleas, by the way, but that's kind of different, okay? If they're inside your house pestering you, then you got to deal with it in some way. You got to draw the line somewhere. But you know, and I'm particularly talking about pedophiles here. I'm trying to change pedophiles. I'm trying to change murderers. I'm trying to change evil people to make them good again, and to make them realize exactly what happened that made them behave this way. Sometimes when we're little, and I've had a real hell of a upbringing, or rather lack of it, So sometimes when you're young, things happen to you that have an effect, that the abuse has an effect on you that makes you incapable of handling those effects. It actually renders you very, very helpless. And so then you tend to become the evil that has been done to you now. And this is something I'm trying to teach, that as a global Māori, we recognize this, and then what we do is we go back through our lives and we figure out all the ways, all the harm, the wrong, harm and bad that we've caused to people, and we then go about making it right. We will write letters, we might, it doesn't have to involve monetary contributions, although that certainly helps. I'm just sort of figuring this out as I go along. Actually, I'm sort of not too. I'm just penciling stuff in here. I'm not really solidifying these thoughts. So it's more of an open forum that's going on right here. So let me just check the macaroni. Macaroni. So that's what it means to be a global Māori. As a global Māori, you're someone sworn to tell the truth. You're someone sworn to admit to every wrong, harm and bad you've ever done in your life, to mainly to other people and to animals. And number 3, you make amends for all of that. And number 4, you support the global Māori movement by helping other people to become global Māori as well. So welcome to the global Māori network, if you like. I'm the first one, by the way. I'm trying to convert my son because my father was a pedophile and my son became a pedophile as well. So I'm doing 2 things. The global Māori movement has 2 things: to focus on the perpetrators, to get them to make things right again, and to focus on the victims and ensure that everything is being done to ensure that they are feeling better about being raped, or about having someone close to them murdered, or about being abused as a child. You know, so welcome to my world, bitches. So I'm just going to pull that macaroni off the stove. I'll show it to you. See that? Yes, that's right. Okay, I'm just going to grate some cheese now. Okay, this video is definitely going up today. Now remember, today is the 8th of November 2016. I am currently in the process of sorting my life out, because what happened when I was smoking is it actually made me go so far downhill that I couldn't turn my life around. It was only yesterday when I, after reading the Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan Carr, that I realized I've got to apply this not only to smoking, but I've got to apply it to my sleeping. Obviously energy levels are increased when you quit smoking. I've got to apply it to my eating. Obviously I've got to eat less. I shouldn't actually be cooking macaroni cheese because I know it's so fattening, but I have to cook something, because at the moment there's only fruit and vegetables to eat, and I'm still having a lot of difficulty trying to, pardon me, I'm still having a lot of difficulty trying to organize everything, trying to get out of the very low slum and the depressed state that I was in when I was a smoker. So this is me pulling out of it. I think a lot of people use this for comfort food. And that's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm making comfort food, which at the moment is going to put more fat on me. But anyway, I'm happy about this video. Please, just to recap on things, there's the sauce and the macaroni in that pot. Just to recap on things, I wish I had some vegetarian bacon right now, because one thing I like adding in my macaroni cheese is actually onions and bacon. But as I'm trying my very best to be vegetarian, although I think I'll still eat some seafood, I'm trying my best to be vegetarian. So what I'm doing is I've lost the plot again. I'm so sorry, but that's what it's like to get brain fog sometimes. I'm thinking of 101 different things, but it's frustrating. I'm trying to cook and really like give some really good information while I'm cooking, and I'm doing it totally off the bat, and it's bloody easier said than done. So here we go. I'm adding, how the hell am I going to do this? If only I had something that would hold the camera just like that. That's not really working. There is good. There is good. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, let's just get this right on the show. I got that from a movie, by the way. Yes, I'm a very big copycat, even though I believe that when people come up with original ideas, we must always pay homage and credit to the person who came up with the idea. If not for that, where would we be? Why come up with the idea if everyone's just going to steal it? What's the point of coming up with the idea, right? Okay, so let's do a little taste test. Let's do a taste test of the cheese sauce. It's actually quite salty, but I forgot to salt the pasta, so let's hope one balances the other out. So in goes the pasta. I don't know if there's water in there, but in goes the pasta. So we're just stirring in the macaroni into the cheese sauce. I've made macaroni today in such an easy way. It's just such an easy way to make this macaroni. I've done it very simply, just made the cheese sauce, boiled the macaroni, added the macaroni, but what I prefer to add is onions and vegetarian bacon bits. Yeah, vegetarian bacon bits. Those would be the two additions to this dish that I would add. And I didn't add onions to this one, but if I was going to add it, I would add it at the beginning of making the cheese sauce. So I'd fry the onions in the butter, then add the